Going on, Guns N' Roses fans? As you know, yesterday Axl Rose gave an interview on Chinese Exchange, and there actually is a video online of the full interview. If you guys want to see it, I put it down in the description box below. The audio quality is not that good. It's not from the official Chinese Exchange website. Somebody just basically recorded audio at the interview. So let's talk about what we actually learned. There's about 14 things we learned, or 13 things we learned. So some of the questions were just bizarre and stupid, and some of these people didn't even sound like real Guns N' Roses fans. Like there was questions about whether Axl would ever want to play in a jazz band, and there was no questions about Izzy Stradlin or Steven Adler, surprisingly enough, or how Slash and Axl made up and how that whole thing came to fruition. But let's talk about what we learned. So Axl has always been keen to work on a film soundtrack, and he may do so in the future. He said, "I was more interested in that than staying in Guns N' Roses." Axl does regular vocal exercises and has resumed work with a vocal coach he stopped working with 20 years prior, since the Back in Black material from AC/DC is particularly demanding. Axl also said he has varied music tastes and particularly enjoys Frank Sinatra, but doesn't see too much branching into other genres such as jazz. Axl also said he made a conscious effort to make his voice clearer for the Chinese Democracy album, which he feels people did not respond to. He also said that Axl is working on new music which has been received positively by Duff and Slash, so maybe we'll see a reunion album hopefully sometime in the future. He said there's no plans for a solo album. He also said he may release his own book someday, although that's been a rumor that's been floating around for about 8 or 9 years. He also said that he believes Slash fabricated some details in his book and told him so over the phone when they patched things up in 2015. He didn't really say anything else other than that. Axl feels that he and Angus Young have good chemistry and is open to working with him on new music. Slash's new work ethic has also impressed Axl, as he and Duff learned the Chinese Democracy material without being prompted. He also said there's definite plans for a Guns N' Roses tour in the UK. He also said the current Guns N' Roses arrangement is one that Axl hopes to keep going for quite a while. So hopefully this lineup and hopefully the old members come back into it. In retrospect, Axl believes he should have self-released more music than use a large record label. And that was basically everything we learned in the interview. So if you guys want to see it or hear it, there's really no video footage from it. But if you guys want to hear it, I put it in the description box below. As always, let me know what your thoughts are. And if you guys want to stay up to date on all things Guns N' Roses and the GNR member side projects related news, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Take care.